What's up guys, this is Cashin with another Gears of War 4 video, and today I'm going to be talking about Gears of War 5 and my predictions on what I think is going to happen in Gears of War 5. Okay, first I'd like to take a recap on Gears of War 4. As we all know, Reyna is the daughter of Queen Myrrah and she got captured by the Locusts, so the Locusts wanted her to become the next queen. But Reyna's daughter Kate killed Reyna by cutting her loose from the hive cord. My first prediction is Kate going to be the next queen of the Locust? Because Reyna was obviously next in line for the throne. Obviously Reyna was Queen Myrrah's daughter and Kate is Reyna's daughter. So with Reyna gone out the picture, is Kate next in line for the throne? Obviously it makes sense, obviously she is. So I wonder if Marcus and JD are going to put a hider somewhere in a town with Baird or Cole or anything like that to protect her while Marcus and JD fights to go and kill the rest of the Locust that's down there from the hive. Because obviously Gears of War 4, you didn't actually complete it, you didn't destroy the hive, you didn't see any of that, you only just saw that symbol at the end with Reyna's like chain or necklace or whatever you want to call it, saying yeah, it was my grandmother's, I never knew her. Obviously that's when it reveals of them being related. So that's my first prediction. Obviously, is she going to be queen? What's going to happen? My second prediction is if Kate does become queen, what happens to JD? You know, JD, is he going to have to kill Kate? Is he going to have to kill her to save the Earth? Is Kate going to kill Marcus, which forces JD to kill Kate? Maybe Kate doesn't get captured. You know, maybe it's maybe they don't need a queen or anyone to force them forward, because you never know. General Ram might pop up at some point. You just don't know with Gears of War. It's just a mind-blowing situation with what's going to happen next, because the first time ever in games I was absolutely shocked. I was properly excited at the end of Gears of War 4 when that symbol got shown, because I didn't think Gears of War can bring it back from Gears of War 3 when all the emotions spread across the earth and potentially kill all the Locusts. So I'm very interested in to see what's going to happen in Gears of War 5 between Kate, JD, Marcus. You know, what's going to happen is people going to die or anything potential like that. My second prediction for Gears of War 5 is, who is Kate's dad? Now, in Gears of War 4 there is a collectible in Kate's village stating when the robots come in and they just blow everything up. There's a quote that Kate says saying, "Oh, Mum, the book that Dad wrote after Jacinta just been destroyed." Now, obviously Jacinta is part of the Gears of War series, so no one out there can stand out as Kate's dad. You know, you certainly so not Cole or Baird or anyone like that. So what I'm thinking is, what if Kate's dad is Griffin? Now, people don't know who. If you don't know who Griffin is, Griffin was in Gears of War 3. It was in the Griffin Tower. He run the little city of the Ash people. Now, if you can remember, Marcus goes out and gets oil for Griffin, and he comes back to start having an argument. And Griffin turns around and says to Marcus, "We'll settle this another time, Phoenix. You can count on that, bitch." Now, we haven't heard anything from Griffin since then. You know, so maybe in the storyline on Gears of War 5, Kate turns around and says to Marcus, I know someone that can help us, but I don't recommend it. And Marcus is like, who? Oh, my dad. But I don't get along with him. And then they go and meet him and they find out it's Griffin. So that's when another feud can come in between Marcus and Griffin. You know, they can settle it, whatever they was arguing about at the time. So maybe they can form sides. You know, that's another prediction of Kate's side, because you don't know who Kate's dad actually is. So that's one of my other predictions. My third prediction is with Marcus being trapped in that cocoon from the Locust and the Snatchers and things like that, he said that he was connected to their network. He can hear everything what's going on. You know, he can hear what's going around him, who is alive, who is not. That's when he tells Kate that her mum is alive. So what if Marcus can still hear what the Locusts are doing? Because all that gunk and all that emotion was in that cocoon. Obviously it was inside his body, sometimes in his lungs. So maybe he got infected by that. So maybe he's turned into a Locust, you know, over time. Because even at the end of the video, at the end of the game, Kate turned around and says to Marcus, "You knew, didn't you?" And he says, "Yes, but I didn't know it was going to be this bad." So maybe he knew what's going on. Maybe he knows that he's infected. He knows that he's dying, but you know, he don't want anyone to know. So possibly in Gears of War 5, maybe Marcus can be the king of Locust. You know, he's infected. Maybe he starts forming. JD's worried. Marcus becomes king of Locust, and that could lead on to another game. But also, maybe Marcus doesn't want to be the king of Locust, and he asks JD to kill him, or maybe a possible killer kill himself. You know, because at some point down the line, Marcus Phoenix is going to die. You know, you can't have a Gears of War 9. He's going to be in a wheelchair and he's going to be fighting with chainsaws. You know, so there is going to be that side of the story somehow. So maybe he's going to get JD to kill him, or anything possible like that. So that's another prediction to think about. You know, and another prediction that could possibly come out in Gears of War 5 is what actually happened to Anya. In Gears of War 4, there is no explanation anywhere stating what happened to Anya. You just go into like a little garden and you see a grave, or a gravestone. You go and talk to Marcus, you know, saying when last time did you visit her, and he said this morning and things like that. But there's nowhere in the point in the game, well, I don't know if there is, but if there is, I've missed it, is what actually happened to Anya. Did she really die? You know, what actually happened? Did she get infected by the Locust? Is it possible that she's still alive and she is the next queen? She died of an illness. We don't know, you know, because maybe in Gears of War 5 that actually comes out. Maybe Marcus killed her. You know, I don't know. Maybe get his chainsaw out, cooking some steak, turns around, there she was, chops her head off. We don't know. You know, but these sort of things, these sort of questions need to be answered in Gears of War 5. You know, because otherwise it's going to drive people crazy. And I'm one of those people. Well, I'm one of those people who will drive you crazy, because I want to know what actually happened. Because maybe at some point of the Gears of War 5 game, going back to my previous prediction, what if Kate is turning into the queen and Marcus tells JD to kill her, and JD goes, "No, I can't do it." And Marcus says, "Listen, I've been there. I've done what you're going through." And he goes, "How possibly can you know what I'm going through?" And Marcus turns around and says, "Oh, I killed your mum because of an illness," and then that could lead to a feud between JD and Marcus, you know, and it could all blow up out of proportion. You know, maybe a deep, in-depth storyline of Anya could come out in Gears of War 5. You know, but we never know. Yeah, this is Gears of War. You know, it's full of surprises. As I say, I was surprised on the end of Gears of War 4 with that little symbol at the end. That was very surprising to me. So I wonder what's going to come out in Gears of War 5 with the story of Anya. So if you enjoyed my video on predictions on Gears of War 5, please like and subscribe. Post your comments down below and tell me what you think of my predictions, and put your predictions down there so it happens, and stay tuned for more gaming videos.